So you say L3 and R3. It just changes the color and that's it. Hey my god, hello! How you doing? Yeah, it just changes the colors. Yeah, okay. Came back just in time, yes! We're gonna start. New game. How about just playing the game? Yes, we're gonna do it. Oh, I'm playing the Metal Gear Solid series for the first time. No. I like Metal Gear Solid 1. Yes. I like Metal Gear Solid 2. Yes. I like 3. I don't know yet. So let's go with 2. Let's go normal? I think normal. How's the COVID going? Way better. Just my nose. Still kind of poopy, so I'll blow my nose throughout the stream. After the end of World War II,
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
If it's too low, let me know, and I'll make it louder. If you pick Metal Gear Solid 2, it's just confusing, but I did! It's gonna be confusing? I'm sorry, I'll shut up. It's fine to get ready? Okay, good. Trip a boost audio.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
64.
Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Is Metal Gear Solid always confusing? I watch a donkey video explain the story. It's interesting. So far, I've been understanding things. I have
Put out that cigar.
I have a feeling that this one will make it confusing.
Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
It's on PC or console? Console. PS3.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Oh! Oh no. Put on your mask, visionary. you kind of want to put it out, you know?
Depressurization complete.
That was cool.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Anyways, that's a good name, yeah. It is. Yeah, it definitely should be smoking.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
Yes,
You'll be
yes,
falling
yes.
at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
Halo? Oh no. Oh!
10 seconds to drop off.
Take it back.
Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Oh, high altitude, low opening. Okay, thank you.
Countdown. 5, 4,
Parachuting technique, okay.
1.
I would love
Spread your
to
wings and fly. God be with you.
jump in a parachute one day. It's so cool. At least it looks so cool. He spins! He spins! Ooh. No, it's a Master Chief reference, and this game is so good. I'm so excited.
Jack, I've got some important news.
It's like
The head of the CIA has finally
everyone's
given us the green
favorite,
light
almost.
for the Virtuous Mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous Mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Okay.
Virtuous Mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
I'm trying to keep up with everything.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with weaponizing.
No!
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Okay, so that would be our mission, to save him. Mr. Sunken, hello! Definitely history lesson, yes. And pretty much, hello! Yeah, I hope OBS gets back to life. R1?
Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
Oh.
If we don't get
Okay, I can't
Sokolov
do it
back
anymore.
before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
Alright.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes.
About
Once
20
it's
minutes.
complete, the gunship arm will latch onto the balloon
Good
and
joke.
pull it up.
The
Good
full
joke.
surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proof.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Great. Great. Multiple prompts like that, keep an eye on them, okay? Simple, straightforward mission. Rescue the scientist. Of course. These games are super straightforward. Not complicated in terms of story or whatsoever. Yeah, totally. Perfect landing. So this is that game, I think. Yeah, I've seen speedruns of this. I've seen some scenes, I believe. Now that I think about it, because of the green and like the texture of ground, I think I know, but I don't know actually because I don't remember shit. I just remember like visually some parts. I don't know what they mean or who they are or anything really. So it's fine. I know there's like, I think it's in this game. There's like a scene that's super important. Ooh! So young. You can also R1 sometimes even without prompts, so I'll just spam it. I'll just freaking spam it. I'm still trying to figure out Metal Gear games. Aren't we all? When I first played this, I was like, Russia has a jungle. Turns out it's true. It's the side of Germany. Jeez. I already screwed up. There was like an R1 button prompt. Oops. Creator love American movies and made them slightly more anime. Yeah, like Kojima loves movies in general. Okay, I wonder if even if I have stream buffers, if it will eventually catch up, and you guys won't lose anything. It will just make the stream delay bigger. This is cool. I like this. What is the percentage though? Mask olive drab. Okay. What about the menu? Why did I read that as something else than viewer? It's your fault, Chad. It's not mine. I was innocent before, okay? Well, then free. I think the game will have a scene important to the game. Yes. Well, yeah. That was super generic, wasn't it? You know, but you don't know. Exactly. You gotta rate a mask because you liked Mary Gay Solid 2, otherwise you look normal? Really? I'm confused. We were in a rate. Yeah. Huh. Secret ammo pack at the bar. It's on his fault, it is. Oh, you are moving no cover, sending still some cover. Ducking grass, even more cover. Is it? Okay, interesting map. Very different. Okay. Very different. Okay, it just picks it up automatically. At least it did.
Do you copy?
This looks so
You're
different!
already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake.
Naked Snake.
I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on.
Naked Snake.
You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Naked
Oh, you
Snake.
don't like snakes?
Naked.
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be
Yeah.
careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. Oh, and Snake.
Yeah,
The crew isn't watching anymore. You can take off the disguise now.
good idea. This isn't right. Time for the snake to shed his skin.
Wow. What? That was so bad that it's good. I don't know. There we go. There we go. That's disturbing as heck, but there we go. Snake. Way better. I guess the wind can feel my face now. This game is full of jokes like that. I love it. It's so bad that it's good, you know? I live for puns. You gotta back safeties? Why?
Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
This will be a sneaking mission.
Kept you
You
waiting?
must not be seen
We
by
just
the enemy.
talked?
You must leave no trace of your presence.
Just talked.
Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site.
Uh-huh.
That goes for food as well.
Uh-huh.
You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Are we?
Great. Now
we?
I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I
Do we-
suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a
Sneak
joke,
around?
too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
With
You've been
food.
issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food.
Do I actually
You'll
have
also
to
find some medical
to
supplies
eat?
in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
Oops. Oh, I thought it just...
I see. Well, you better go back and get it then.
just hang it up.
You know where it is?
Yeah?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
Okay. First mission. Retrieve backpack.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button.
This is gonna be useful. Yeah.
I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gun shop.
Alright.
My frequency is
Got a number.
140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you.
Okay.
If you need to talk to me, use the send function.
Alright.
Okay, Snake. Go get your backpack.
I will. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Get it? No, I don't. And this game has hands down the best radio calls in all Saga. Recommend to exhaust some characters calls for really good dialogue, especially paramedic and boss. Okay. Whenever you guys feel like it's a good time for me to do a codec call, just let me know. Because I might forget about it, and I appreciate you reminding me. I should add an emote, like a following mode for codec or something.
Snake, first you need to find that backpack you lost on the way down.
Okay, it's the same thing.
Your backpack got caught on a tree to the north. Try heading in that direction.
Okay. Oh, it's a song? I thought it ended up same. Action button, yeah. Line is from, oh, David Bowie's Space Odyssey. Okay, I know the song. Oh, it totally is. The real dude. Thank you. Let you know African series 1.1.80. Okay. This feels very different. It's cool. I love seeing how a series progresses, you know? Oh, it's so cool. But everything looks so green. So green. I'm gonna get lost. 100%. There we go. That's our tree. Let's go! Backpack! Okay. Okay, we got our beautiful buttons. Is it a tooth? Am I in the wrong way? Like, position, as always? Maybe my camera's too big. You guys let me know. Unfortunately, time for bed. Get well soon. Thank you, you too. Sleep well, so sample. Jungle noises, yeah. ASMR. This game looks smoother and more realistic, yeah. It's normal. Yoo-hoo! Put yourself under the life bar? Won't it look weird? I will be in the way of the codec thingy.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake.
I love his voice.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack.
It's
in the
smooth,
survival
you know?
viewer, choose weapon
It's
from the
soothing.
backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left.
Okay.
From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button.
Okay.
For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
Survival
It's
is
different.
fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your
What?
performance. You
I have
won't
to
be able
camp?
to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly.
Oh, is it foodies?
Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out.
How do we restore
To
it?
recover lost
Yes.
stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
Okay.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer
Puppy.
gun.
That's right.
That's
It's been
so
fitted
cute.
with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire.
Huh?
Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trade with it.
This will go
Suppressor's
so
durability
well.
is shown in the icon.
So well.
Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this?
Not
anyway?
mine. Not mine.
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too.
Okay.
Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake,
I'm a
in
ghost.
every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Makes sense.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead.
That's cool.
So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one.
Nice.
But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back.
Okay, dead.
Remember that.
I'll keep it
Sekiru,
in mind.
let's go.
You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very pretty.
Nice.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive.
All right.
My frequency is
I can choose even-
145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
Huh.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you?
Uh-huh.
A legendary soldier and your mentor.
Uh-huh.
Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Unknown. Unknown, no.
Talk to me.
What are you
Let me
telling
hear
you?
your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
Damn, dude.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top-secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think.
Good voice.
You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit.
But they're human.
Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing.
Oof.
They change along with the times.
She's smart.
Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
Very tough.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
Oh, you will.
That's not the same
You will.
thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you.
Yeah.
In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's
The
supposed to
soundtrack
think.
is amazing.
The only thing
Really
we
good
can
song.
believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
She's super wise, yeah.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive?
I have a question.
Snake, you are always best at urban warfare
Maybe you guys
and infiltrating
don't want to
buildings.
answer it because
But
I don't know
this
if
is
it's
the jungle.
spoiler.
Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember.
Okay.
After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
The radio.
Where are you, boss?
So,
Next to the major.
because he's like holding
The
it.
boss is
This
communicating
is
with
not
us
the
by radio
codec.
from aboard a
It's a radio.
Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is
It's different.
141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Because
Gotcha.
video games is like
Your mission is to retrieve
an
Dr.
implant they
Sokolov.
have. And they don't
Dr.
actually
Sokolov
speak.
is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you.
Stealth! I'm the best!
Don't forget that this is
I'm
a
the best at stealth,
mission.
yes! Yeah! Yes.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics
Uh-huh.
of CQC.
It's gonna be a tutorial thingy? Code has not been invented yet. There are still no nanomachines, okay. Remember the basics of CQC. Who's it about the technical differences?
Commencing
Yeah.
Virtuous Mission now.
I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Okay, now we can talk. Whew. Oh yes, I will call you by your code name right in it. Okay, so Jack, you remember what day is tomorrow? Yeah. Oh, the boss was really cool. Really, really cool. I love the character. Damn. I tried checking the info. I couldn't, but I can check now. It's just like security, but you need to find pills. So the pills are one use only. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. As you can probably guess from Kojima, Snake Eater is an 89 film with a protagonist called Jack. Yeah. I think you guys told me that before, yeah. So I should be under the life bar or under the Camo Index? I mean, does the Camo Index matter for you guys? The link invented the codec. Okay, okay. When did it take off the radar mask? Right at the beginning. Actually, let me exit this. So, does it matter if I'm here? For you guys? At least you'll be able to see like this. Or do you prefer if I'm like here? But I know like under me will be chat on YouTube. So I could be here. If it doesn't really matter. Cause yeah, that whole spot just it's you guys. It's you guys on YouTube. Yeah. So it matters that, yeah. I get it. I'm more interested in Camo Index than the item menu. Okay, interesting. Interesting to know that it's important. For you guys, even, like, not just for me. It was in an hour from those four. They stood in the beginning just talking about the past. They presented themselves. Yeah, that is true. But that's like the Metal Gear Solid thing, right? It's just them talking whenever they shouldn't, but they're just talking. But I don't mind. I love lore. Virtuous Fish, yeah. 807, hello, John's sake. Hey, I love this game. Nice. By the way, I see my username in this screen. Will it right screen next to your heart? What does it mean? It means you were the most recent follow of the channel. Nobody cares about YouTube? I do. I'm trying to be a YouTube partner even. But I gotta get a 1k subs. And I care about YouTube. It's a great place to actually store my VODs. I wish I started doing it a long time ago because I played a bunch of cool games already. Hey YouTube, yeah. Because all it shows from the game is that it's a jungle. Oh, I can watch the Japanese trailer. Okay. On top of radio pictures. True. Oh, thank you, Meg. Now the most recent follow. It doesn't show. Gosh damn it. Make your video translucent, then you look like a ghost and we can see the whole screen. Okay, what about if I'm like here? I'll be Snake. See? Perfect! Perfect immersion! Everyone! I'm Snake for reals. It's amazing. Okay, yeah, what do you think of Metal Gear franchise so far? I'm loving it. It'd be fun. Camo percentage is not important, so it could be a top right, but most people prefer it. Almost 2 years, yeah. Can be on the item menu, we don't need to see it. Are you sure? I mean, I've been here for the other games. And you can kind of see it, what I pick. But yeah. No, you're fish. I'm a snake fish? I don't know. I'm a snake fish. Let me go to the menu and go to backpack. After hearing his codename, you don't want to be Snake. Naked Snake. Get out of the screen! Yeah, but it looks weird. It was looking weird, yeah. It has weight? This is awesome! What the heck? Okay. So, I got a mic! I remember you. Oh my gosh, okay, there's gonna be like a lot of technical stuff. Like, it's gonna be strategy because I'm gonna have to think about the weight of stuff and not just hoard everything like I usually do in games and not use anything at all. Great. Okay, so this is like my right thing and the other one is my left one. Okay, so this one I still have slots, this one is almost full. Alright, that's it, right. Hey Draco, hello! Your mother is a snake, yeah. Snake, fish, and eel, yeah. Well, left is good, okay, it's good here. Alright. Thank you guys. Stop game with Cam Spot, yeah. So you're playing MMO. This reminds me of Tarkov, the highly realistic shooter that I don't play, but I watch like a bunch of streams when it was released. It's funny because I don't really play shooters or like super technical realistic shooters. Not my thing, but I enjoyed watching it because it's really impressive. It's really impressive to see the amount of detail they added to the game. Which Metal Gear game is your favorite right now? I can choose. I'm still like in the beginning, I feel like. More way to please your stamina faster. Okay. I presume the bottom bar is the stamina. So where you started working on Death Stranding. A lot of survival stuff, yeah. I'm gonna take my time for sure. Call the boss multiple times. Tutorial dialogues till you get it to a true dialogue. It's very worth it. Okay. This one is amazing. It's like mostly everyone's favorite. Let me save first.
Saving the game, Snake?
Age! 28! Okay, she's 28. Save. Yes. New file. Yes. There we go.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
What is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too.
Yeah.
I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the
I
chance.
have.
It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think
Netflix,
they're
let's
still gonna
go.
be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know
Still
a lot
making
about
them.
movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know.
Oh, that's
When
cool.
the going gets tough, movies can save your life.
Please.
It's always good to be able to
Movie
look at things from
trivia.
a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding.
Of art in general.
Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
You're in a mission, but have a little fun, you know? Have a little fun. But yeah, the original Godzilla is really cool to watch, especially because of the special effects that they didn't have at the time. So any kind of movie from that time period is very interesting to watch because they just had to make things work in different ways. So the originality was really out there. Like when you don't have a lot of options, you tend to think outside of the box. So that's definitely what they did. This was the last game I got for the PS2. Oh, I don't remember what was the last game that I got for the PS2, actually. I really don't. I got originally one with a horrible camera. There's another version for this? Still making, yeah. You remember when Shadow Moses incident happened, Fish? No. Okay, I'll be honest. Not only am I terrible with names in general, so that's why I'm always wondering who is who. Thankfully in this game, so far in the series, everyone has pretty simple names. We don't have that many characters, so I've been fine. But, like in Yakuza, I love the series, but there are so many names that I can never keep up with who is who. And in real life, I'm just terrible. Another thing that I'm also terrible with is dates. I'm terrible with dates. So, I'm gonna get confused a lot. I'm terrible with dates. I've always been. Somehow, some dates just stay, but most of them don't. I'm not terrible with numbers in general, but dates specifically I am. Let's call the boss. I love the boss.
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking through the jungle.
Yes.
To use camouflage, first press the start button to go to the survival viewer. Then select camouflage and press the
I have to
enter
go
button.
through the menu to do
Select
that?
uniform to select battle fatigues, and face to select face paint.
Oh.
Choose battle fatigues that match the surrounding environment. The
Oh.
most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the environment.
That's cool.
Camouflage
it's gonna be so
patterns that
tough,
stand
isn't
out in your
it?
surroundings will attract attention.
I'm gonna suck at this game. I'm gonna suck so much. It's gonna see on a crappy screen, because on higher res you could see wires. Yeah. Is that why some snobbier film people consider King Kong maybe the best movie of all times? Maybe. I mean, he's a spy soldier, paramedic. You think he's a typical moviegoer? It was the same game, but the camera was locked in a top-down view. Like the first two games, it was bad. Ooh. Run control to Major Tom, yeah. Love Yakuza, especially the character. Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, like sometimes I can't remember like the main character's name, which is ridiculous. I mean, like Kiryu, I know Kiryu, but Ichiban from like the most recent, like a dragon. It's Ichiban. I remembered. And then we have Majima as well, and the other Yakuzas. Now I've been on a good date. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Visibility is poor in the jungle, so you'll be finding yourself in a lot of unexpected encounters. Naturally, this means that close quarters combat will be more important than ever.
So I'll have plenty of chances to use CQC then.
CQC.
That's right. In proximity encounters, firing a gun isn't necessarily the best response to every situation. It's only one option among many. Rather than taking the time to draw, aim, and fire a gun, engaging your opponent in hand-to-hand combat can sometimes be a faster and more reliable way of subduing
So good
them.
for me.
Besides, in a sneaking mission like this one, it's too dangerous to go around firing your gun.
True.
You'll end up revealing yourself to the enemy.
Yeah, I know. You created CQC to deal with exactly this type of situation.
With your help, of course. In a battle situation, you'll only have a split second to decide how to attack. Use the weapon button to attack using a weapon, and the CQC button to attack using CQC.
What is a CQC button? What is a CQC button?
Press the CQC button once to throw a punch. Pressing it multiple times in succession
What is a
will allow
button?
you to deliver a combo attack. But striking your opponent is just one aspect of CQC. It doesn't really start to shine until you've got your enemy in a hold. Press and hold down the CQC button to grab your opponent with your right hand.
Oh, circle. Okay, thank you.
From there, you can use the left stick to knock your opponent off balance and throw him to the ground. This can be used to knock an opponent out in a single blow.
I'll be honest.
If you don't press the left stick, grapple with your enemy until you're behind them and can get your knife to their throat. Grabbing an enemy from behind and holding your knife against his throat will render him virtually powerless.
Okay.
From this point, there are several things you can do. Press the CQC button hard to slit the enemy's throat with your
Press
knife.
it hard. So
Move the left stick and press the CQC button to throw the enemy to...
Sorry. I'm so sorry. It was... My controller was falling, okay? It was just, trying to... Take notes, exactly. I'm not skipping codec. Lightly tap the CQC button rapidly to choke the enemy. You can use this to knock him out, or even kill him if you do it long enough. By continuing to hold down the CQC button, you can move around while keeping your grip on the enemy. By pressing the weapon button, you can aim your currently equipped weapon at another enemy. With your comrade acting as a human shield, the enemy will be reluctant to attack you. Press the L3 button to press your knife against the enemy and demand information. Ooh, you'll be surprised how much you can learn this way. Ooh, but don't get too complacent. While your enemy may be powerless in your grip, he'll use any opportunity he can to counterattack. That's so cool! Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, guys. I read it, okay? I read it, voice acting, in the making. I should become a voice actor. Give me the contacts. I'll do it with my very sick voice. Yeah, circles. When I did PS2, have a thing where you could press harder. Was that in my imagination? I don't know. It had two controllers, but it was like the first one didn't have analogs and then the other one had. I was completely lost with controls in this entire game for a long time, but once you get it, it's great. Okay, I have you guys. You'll help me out. It's fun. Metal Gear Solid 1 Shadow Mode is happening in 2005. The sticker happened in 2007, Big Travel in 2009. Okay, but it's the 60s. Oh my gosh. Oh, the survival mechanics may seem overwhelming at first, but trust me, you'll get used to them very fast. Alright. Ooh, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. More?
You can only use CQC to grab enemies when your right hand is free to grab and pull them toward you. In other words, when you're barehanded or equipped with a one-handed weapon like a survival knife or a handgun. You won't be able to grab hold of enemies when equipped with two-handed weapons, such as the assault rifle or weapons such as hand grenades that don't leave your right hand free to control the enemy.
So in other words, I can't throw enemies with CQC when I'm holding an assault rifle or a hand grenade.
Exactly. Don't forget it.
Yeah. Sorry, my nose is just, yep. I did escape this time. Okay. So basically it's the same thing as the other games. So, not so far, but the part where you can only hold if you're not really holding anything. Yeah. Where's the blowing ASMR? It's gross, okay? It's gross. Sometimes it makes no noise. Other times just like a lot of noise, so you definitely don't want to hear that. The boss. Let's go again.
I see you're wearing the olive drab uniform.
Yes?
Olive drab, or OD for short.
OD?
Is what you might call the
You're gonna call it OD?
uniform.
Okay.
Plain-colored OD fatigues are still worn by infantry today.
Okay.
But they'll be replaced sooner or later by patterned camouflage. As you can see, it's got no colors or markings on it, so of course it won't make a very effective disguise.
What did it give me
You
then?
should change into some other type of camouflage as soon as you can.
Okay. Interesting. I'm predicting the second enemy we meet is going to catch... Second? I predict the first one. The first one.
The gun you're using is a test model of a suppressor-equipped pistol currently in development by the Navy that's been modified by the CIA into a tranquilizer gun. The suppressor-equipped pistol it's derived from is itself being developed for use by special forces based on the M39.
The Mark 22.
That's what they're going to call it if they decide to adopt it for official use. It uses a slide lock mechanism that will keep the firing sound down to a minimum.
But I'll have to reload it by hand every time I fire, right?
Right. You won't be able to fire multiple shots at once, so make every shot count. Aim for the enemy's vital spots.
My aiming
There's
is
talk of
great.
designing the Mark 22
Yeah.
to accommodate special subsonic rounds. But for this mission, you'll be using specifically designed tranquilizer rounds. In a way, these tranquilizer rounds are like miniature syringes.
I'm not nervous.
When one of them strikes a target, the impact causes a needle contained within to shoot out. At the same time, chemicals inside the round are mixed to create a gas, which pushes the plunger and injects the tranquilizer into the target. You can knock out an enemy immediately by shooting them in the head. But if you shoot them in the arm or leg, the tranquilizing agent will take some time to set in. Aim carefully.
This playthrough will be so beautiful. What?
Normally, you would ask a fellow soldier how well your camouflage is working. But this is a solo sneaking mission, so nobody out there is on your side.
Yeah.
You have to determine how well your
I
camouflage
have you
is
guys.
working by yourself.
I'm not alone.
Yeah, I know.
I have you, Chad.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
That's what the Camo Index is for. The Camo Index tells you how well you've imitated the surroundings. The higher the index, the more well-disguised you
A
are.
percentage.
With a high enough Camo Index, you can even fool enemies inches away.
Stealthy, stealthy.
If you are in an area where encounters are a high concern, keep your Camo Index high.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes. She has cool dialogue after tutorial calls. Okay, I mean, that's how the tranquilizer guns work in Renegade Salva 2. I know, and I kept failing at it. So I kept shooting.
In my day, I did my share of
I had no
sneaking into
time
enemy
to
territory.
lose.
You mean since World War II?
Yeah, mostly snatch missions.
Snatch mission. That's where you abduct an enemy officer without killing him, right?
Right. That's where I got the original idea for CQC. In a snatch mission, taking out the target's escorts by shooting them is not an option. If the enemy hears the gunshot, they'll know there's an intruder and tighten security.
Yeah.
And the target will sense danger and try to get away.
You needed a way to take out the guards and secure the target without making a sound.
Grab.
That was the idea. The CQC style that you and I developed is based on the techniques I cultivated during those missions.
I'm gonna get grabby.
So,
First time
Gonna
I've
grab
heard
everything.
this.
huh?
You've never told me any of this before.
I didn't?
No. Why? Why didn't you tell me this before? Why now?
He's so sad.
I have my reasons.
It's like, boss, why did you leave me? Why?
This is a solo sneaking mission. There's no one out there to support you.
Eli.
You'll need to be more than just a
Eli.
soldier. You'll have to be a medic, a pilot, and even a cook.
Oof.
You don't need to remind me.
Poor
I'm
Snake.
glad to hear that.
Glad to hear what?
That you haven't changed a bit. The truth is, you're nervous, aren't you?
I'm not nervous.
Don't
There's
lie.
no need to be embarrassed. No one's ever attempted a mission like this before.
Oh, I'm dizzy
In
now.
fact, you
Ooh.
might say that getting nervous is the natural way to react. Relax. That's why you have the survival viewer.
Yes.
The survival viewer contains everything you'll need to stay alive in the field. Use camouflage to change your camouflage.
Yes, thank you. You said
Backpack
this.
to select a weapon, food to eat, and cure to heal yourself. The map option lets you view the map, and the options function lets you change the settings to suit your individual style. The survival viewer is going to be your best friend in this mission, so learn to make the most of it.
Okay. What do you have a feeling? There's gonna be visibility chameleon camo in this game. Yeah, totally. For the fact, there was a precursor to the camo system Metal Gear Solid 2. If you wore the BDU outfit, even after losing the mask, enemies ignored you at long ranges. Oh. Called out, yeah. Hey Bard, hello, what are you doing? Should we continue doing codec calls? I mean, it's not codec, but I'm gonna call it codec nonetheless. Should we go paramedic?
The gauge below your life gauge is your stamina gauge. It shows, as the name suggests, your remaining stamina. As you consume stamina, your natural life regeneration is slowed, and your hands shake more. Your O2 gauge and grip gauge also become shorter. Excessively low stamina can often impede your mission objectives.
Food is good.
Make sure you replenish stamina
Yes.
before that occurs.
Think you're good for now? More couples after tutorial. Finish the story is 1 hour long. What do you expect from this game? Like, these games are like this. There's just sandbanging to not need to get caught the enemies right away. I want to learn about the game. Exhaust boss? It's exhausted already.
Snake,
It's like tired
What's
of
up,
talking
boss?
already.
don't you what's up me?
Okay then.
Holy
What is
shit.
it?
I'm talking about your camouflage. Why aren't you using it?
Because I'm talking to
When
you.
you don't use any camouflage at all, you stick out like a sore thumb. Didn't you listen to a word I said?
Well, I was listening.
I'm so sorry.
Then start using your camouflage.
I'm talking to you.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Mom. Yes, Mom. I'll go do it right now. I'm so sorry. Okay. Camouflage. Let's go uniform. I'm sorry, this is not naked. It's just like partially naked, okay? It's called to my mom, totally. Holy shit. Learn about all you need in your VR training by the Patriots. Yes, Mama, with my face paint on, yeah. Okay, OES is dying again. Hopefully, you guys will catch up. Squares. Ooh. So it tells you specifically which ones give you the best bonus right now? Okay. Okay, that's good. And this one is good. Damn. You catch up? Nice. OBS, please make fish cry. I will cry if then I will go get the VOD for YouTube and we don't have parts of the game. I will cry. I will definitely cry. Okay. Let's check food. Calorie made. Okay. Not eaten yet, tasted no. Because, yeah. Haven't eaten yet. So remember the basics of OBS. The way he's holding the gun is funny. Oh, because it has like a knife. Okay. It's like a combo. Alright. Alright. Are we ready? I feel like there's something around here that I can catch, but I don't know where. Oh! I can totally see you, trophy. Okay. That scared me. Random trophy. Like, I did nothing. But thank you. So you gamer tears on the internet? They're salty, though. So salty. Mushrooms? Can I collect mushrooms? To eat, you know? I can! I can ask boss to tell you about woodland camo. True. Boss is not angry at me. Is this a... Oh, it is. I'm getting food. And I call paramedic every time you enter New York. Okay. I've actually tried a calamite. They're yum, really? What did they taste like? Okay, let's call. Game is running on 30 FPS. Yeah, I guess so. And it's running on the PS3, so the boss.
I see you're wearing the leaf pattern camouflage.
Mm-hmm.
The leaf pattern was developed to provide cover in forest environments. The U.S. military isn't the only one using it. Countries that anticipate operating in forest environments are developing various types of patterns, each suited to the vegetation of the particular region. The Soviets and the Eastern European countries all use their own unique patterns. Leaf pattern camo will give you an especially low profile in areas of thick vegetation.
Mm-hmm. Okay. OBS, please stop being red. I like red, Blake, please. Paramedic tells you everything about plants and animals you get, okay? I know snakes are innocent, but I need food. I need food.
I see you caught yourself a reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length.
And I got it!
Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful.
It was easy to
around them.
kill.
They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole,
Yeah.
even large animals
It's a
like deer
python.
and pigs.
Yeah.
Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of
Hey,
their
Chris.
scales.
Hi.
This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there. It's a huge snake, but you should be able to capture it alive by using the tranquilizer gun.
I use the knife.
I'll bet if you capture one and throw it at an enemy, it'll give him a good scare.
It's alive!
But how do they taste?
On my pocket!
Huh?
Do they taste good?
You're actually going to eat one.
Why else would I be asking?
Cannibal.
What was that?
Nothing. Let's see what the guide
Nice.
says. Ah, you're in luck. It says they taste pretty good.
Good. I can hardly wait.
Python with some mushrooms. Good soup.
I see you found some Russian oyster mushrooms. The Russian oyster mushroom is an edible variety that belongs to the shimeji family. It's known to be particularly rich in vitamin B1 and niacin. Apparently, it's usually found growing on tree stumps and hollow logs, so look there if you want to eat some.
I already got it. That's why we're having this conversation, you know. Gonna be lyric mode, playing some flags. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you so much for the like, and good luck with the games. I'm actually hungry right now. I just picked up some mushrooms. You definitely do not need to murder that innocent safety noodle. I didn't know I could like eat, you know, like just saw snake. I was like, I'm gonna try and not die. Different flavors. Mine was chocolate. They're like soft cookies. Ooh. Really scary placement of your noodle with a head. Yeah, true. Your knife said it's not alive? Oh, if I tranquilize it, okay. That makes sense. I was like, it's not making sense, you know. Should we go? I know there's like a lot of conversations, but we can go, right? Just for now. Full. Okay, so... Okay, I can go from here. And can I climb this one? No, because it doesn't have any lines, I presume. Just go. There you go. That's like to spam the button. I went through there before. What about here? Oh no, I went through there before. Okay, it's like 2 ways. Alright. And are we live? Is this stream dying a lot? I tried... Oh, nice. I tried changing the servers. I don't know if it's just my internet. Okay. Whenever you see this, press 1 on chat. Just write 1. So I can see how bad it is. I presume that is the way. I don't know what else I can do, really. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's just buffering. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is not good. So no dupe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to call it. I'm still like on my preview and I'm still on the codec. Oh my gosh. It's like yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Very sadly. Because I don't wanna lose anything on stream. I don't want you guys to lose anything. Let me save. Not that I did anything really. Save.
Do you want to save?
Wow. 1. Oh my gosh. Legit. Like 7 minutes of delay. Oh my gosh, that's huge. That's huge. That's a huge delay. It's like I'm playing alone now. I'm sad. Act like it's pre-recorded. Yeah, let's just go. I mean, now she's gonna talk,
Snake,
right?
Do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Yeah, I do.
Nope, never heard of it.
I also
These
heard it,
scientists
yeah.
are
Watch
investigating a
it.
place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop.
She's cute.
I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
how rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Fine, I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fishman.
I appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fish man?
You started it.
Is this my conversation? This is my conversation, I see. Okay, should I restart the stream? I mean, I can't even ask this because you'll only see in 7 minutes. Should I restart stream or give up and try again on Thursday? Restart the stream. But I had these issues at the start of the stream too. I doubt it will make a difference. You started Vodafone? Like the whole company has to scold them. Hey, I can't stream, so can you like restart the whole system for like Europe? Please? Just because I need my Twitch stream. I need to play Metal Gear Solid, okay? Sorry, maybe do something else? Skip the bit! No skips, please? I mean, yeah, it's green now. I mean, maybe it didn't skip that much. It skipped a bit. You type in the Thursday message. That's fine. It's not like anything game related. Yeah, now it's green. It's not red. Should we continue? It went a bit forward. Time machine. It's fine. It's fine. As long as you guys saw like the thing in the game, it's fine. But we are green now. Should we just go? Should we take the opportunity? Because I have no idea if on Thursday is gonna be good. It's 10 seconds behind. Okay, that's fine. It skipped while paramedic was talking. Really? Ah, it was basically just talking about the creature from Black Lagoon. No, the monster. Is it the creature or the monster? I don't remember. But the movie, and then it was legit them both flirting with each other. That was meant to write something. Okay, write cookies. Maybe restart your router. I restarted like yesterday. It didn't do anything. Like legit yesterday. We were trying to use the phone, like the house's phone, and it wasn't working. It's really from the company itself. Vodafone just has issues right now. And it's like a national thing. I don't know if it's beyond national. These nuts are assumed cookies. Okay, some delay. Fish, can you say hi? Hi. What does it change from? I'm scared. It's like, it's changing. It's red again. The moment it changes in the game, it turns red again. Why? Is OBS scared of the game? Legit, like, I move away? It's orange. A snake. A snake. Did I kill it? No, I didn't! It's a sleeping snake! Hi! Aww! Cookies? Oh gosh, yeah. It's not good. Spanish internet is not working for you? I can choose the... Oh! Can I get... Aw, I got a trophy! I can try and change the server. I don't think it's gonna work, is it? I don't think it's gonna work. I feel like the past 3 weeks, every Portuguese streamer that I know of has been having issues streaming, which is just ridiculous. It's incredibly frustrating. Clip before he wakes up. No. Sub goal to eat a snake on stream? No. It's a half, right? But I don't know if everyone that I know of that has been having issues has the same internet provider, or if it's just a thing with like our servers. Not a big negative, but it might be good to try again some of the... Yeah, I think so.